Hi. Another common budget-related question or concern that can come up after you've received your recommendation will typically come in the form of a question like this. So, what do I really need? Or, which of those products is for my diabetes? Which of those products is going to lower my blood pressure? I'll just start with that. So normally what this question means to me when I've been asked it is I don't want to spend that much, so tell me what is the best thing for me to get started with. But the question comes in the form of the language or the thinking that you may already be prone to, which is, well, let's boil this down to the stuff that is going to take care of the things I'm most worried about right now. And there's a couple of things here. The first answer is always, we can recommend a package or a set of products that can meet your budget. So if there really is a hard and fast limit to what you can spend at this time, based on how you want to pace out your purchases over the next few months, or maybe all you can see ahead is the next few weeks, and this is all you can purchase as far as you know into the future, you just tell us what that number is, and then we're going to adjust the products. But what's going to happen is your NuSpecies consultant is going to then say, well, here's what you can expect from this combination of products. What I want to emphasize is that our formulas are not to treat your health conditions. Our formulas are not treatments. They are not medications. They are not drugs. They cannot be used even as remedies for your symptoms. And this is actually a good thing, because you already have access to treatments for your diseases and for your symptoms. You already have access to tons of remedies and short-term solutions that will alleviate your symptoms, right? This is what most companies have been doing for a really long time. You've likely come to NuSpecies, knowingly or not, because we actually do something different. What we do differently is that our formulas are supporting your body in the cleaning and purification process and in providing the nourishment that your body needs to repair the damage to your DNA and your genes. The good thing about this is that this is actually the support that your body needs to help you start to see the results that you're looking for. So you don't want us to be selling you a fibroid formula, a high blood pressure formula, a diabetes formula, because guess what? Each of those things and every condition that you can name is actually a set of symptoms. So with diabetes, that's related to your pancreas and insulin. With high blood pressure, the root cause of high blood pressure could actually be hundreds of different things related to your lifestyle, your diet, your genetic dispositions, other medications that you're on. Same thing with diabetes. Sometimes your health issues are related to other medications that you're taking. It's actually very complex why your body develops these set of symptoms, and then the decision your doctor makes to say, okay, you have this set of symptoms, and so I'm going to diagnose you with this health issue. So you don't want NuSpecies to be dealing in that realm. You want us to actually do what we're good at, which is giving your body the support it needs to start to regulate all of the underlying body systems and processes so that it can rebuild itself and it can actually start to regulate the body systems that are currently not functioning optimally. That's leading to you having these health issues. So I know it can be confusing when we do a consultation and we're asking you for all this health information and you're giving us your labs and we're seeing your diagnoses. And it could seem like, okay, well, why are you looking at all this information if you're not recommending your products to treat those problems? And the reason why we're asking for all that information is because in order to recommend a certain amount of nutritional support for your body, we have to know what kind of support your body needs, right? So we're looking to say, okay, well, what state is this person's body in? How likely is this person's body ready to absorb nutrition? How much detoxification and cleaning does this person's body need in order to do all this other stuff we're asking? How much energy and nutrients does this person's body need in order to do all the work that we're asking it to do? So when we're asking you for that full picture of what's going on with your health, it's because we want to provide enough support for your body to take care of what it needs to do. The real expert in this situation is your body. And your body may or may not be giving us all the information we need, right? So some people have a lot of symptoms that are mysterious and don't add up to a simple diagnosis. But you know you don't feel good, you know something is wrong. But there isn't actually a treatment or a diagnosis because it doesn't add up to the normal things that a doctor is looking for. NuSpecies is really great at giving your body the support it needs based on what we see in your labs in general, and then we wait and see what your body is going to do. When we do have a really clear diagnosis, or when we do have a really clear set of symptoms and indicators on your lab, that allows us to say, okay, well, this aligns with many other situations we've seen like this, and so we can venture to say that the results we saw for those people, that what they use is something that you could get started with too. And then that's why we follow you closely every 2 weeks or a month after you get started, because we want to see whether that is working out. And if not, then we can make adjustments right away. So if you want to think about it really simply, let's just say the status of your health is like a hole in the ground. Until we know how deep the hole is, we don't know how much material we need to fill that hole and even things out. And that's why we're looking at all of this detailed health information, even though we're not actually treating your health issues. And it's really important to keep that in mind. When you feel yourself wanting to say like, okay, well, I can't start with all these products, so what do I really need? The point is we've made that recommendation because that actually is what you really need if you want to help your body fix all of those issues. But there is still so much support and work your body can start doing right now that we can provide that fits your budget. So if there is that hard number, just tell us what it is. I've mentioned in another video that if you're giving us a hard limit to what you can spend just because you're not confident yet or you're not fully convinced that NuSpecies is the right match for you or that NuSpecies can help you, then please do your research and ask us whatever questions you need to get confident. That way you're not limiting the help we can provide for a reason other than what's truly financial. It's also okay to just want to do a starter package and say, you know what, forget about all my health issues right now. I just want to start nourishing my body with some vitamins and minerals, and I just want to start cleaning with the detox and see my bowels moving, maybe use some probiotics, balance out my intestines. Let's just do that. And very likely you're going to start to feel different things happening in your body so that you know our products are effective. If you're then looking to take it to the next level, to start to see more significant improvements in your health, you'll then have that record of your recommendations and you can add on those other formulas over time. If you're going to spread out the journey, things could change with your health between when you first had your consultation and then when you're ready to upgrade. So our recommendation would be, if it's been many months since your initial consultation, I wouldn't just jump in and spend a bunch of money and buy some of the more expensive rebuilding products on your own. I would check back in with your NuSpecies practitioner and just say, hey, this is what's going on. Everything has stayed the same. Here's my updated labs. Nothing has changed. Can I just go ahead and get the stuff you recommended for me? Yes. Or here's my updated labs. Actually, things have changed. Does my recommendation need to change? Because I am ready to invest now. So if you find yourself ready to say, well, what do I really need? Or which product is just for the blood pressure? Remember what I told you in this video and ask the real question. Hey, this is what my budget is. What can I start with for this? And what is that going to start helping me with?